This time, let's go to the courts or the criminal jurisdiction of courts. In this diagram, this is a flow chart of where to file your case and where to file your appeal. But before going to the other courts, let us go first with those courts with criminal jurisdiction. These are MTC, RTC, Sandigan Bayan, and Court of Appeals. When it comes with MTC, it refers to Metropolitan Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court, Municipal Circuit Trial Court, and Municipal Trial Court in cities. But the RTC refers only to Regional Trial Court. Let us go to the jurisdiction of MTC. These MTC has jurisdiction over those offenses or imprisonment of not exceeding 6 years. So it means to say, if the accused will be detained only for 6 years, and below. For exceeding 6 years, that is already for regional trial court. For cases when the imposable imprisonment penalty is below 6 years or 6 years and below, this will now be under Municipal Trial Court or MTC. Metropolitan Trial Court, Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court in cities, they are all the same. They are all included in they are referred as MTC. Overall offenses punishable with imprisonment not exceeding 6 years. It means to say 6 years and below, not exceeding 6 years, irrespective of the amount of fine and regardless of other imposable accessory or other penalties, including the civil liability arising from such offenses or predicated thereon, irrespective of kind, nature, value, or amount thereof. Provided, however, that in offenses involving damage to property through criminal negligence, they shall have exclusive original jurisdiction thereof. So again, if the penalty of imprisonment is not exceeding 6 years, so therefore it shall be filed in the MTC, Metropolitan Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court in cities, and Municipal Circuit Trial Court. Even though there are imposable accessory, there are even the fine is big or million, irregardless of that, only those cases with an imprisonment of not exceeding 6 years. Provided those offenses involving damage to property through negligence, the MTC shall have exclusive original jurisdiction thereof. So when there is damage to property through, there should be a criminal negligence, therefore file it to the MTC. Additional, take note that violation of city ordinances, the exclusive original jurisdiction over all violations of city or municipal ordinances committed within the respective territorial jurisdiction, then therefore it shall be filed with the MTC. Again, those violating, those offender of city or municipal ordinances committed within the respective territorial jurisdiction, it shall be filed with the MTC. How about for regional trial court? So, if those where penalty provided by the law exceeds 6 years of imprisonment, irrespective of fine, irrespective of imposable accessory or penalties, including the civil liability arising therefrom or predicated thereon, irrespective of kind, nature, or value or amount thereof, it shall be filed with the regional trial court. So again, those penalty provided by the law with an imprisonment of exceeding 6 years, therefore file it with the regional trial court. What if the penalty is not exceeding 6 years, or the penalty of imprisonment is not 6 years, but still it must be filed with the regional trial court? What are those cases that can be filed in regional trial court even the imprisonment is not exceeding 6 years? So these are, first, violations of RA 9165, that is the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. Again, violation of RA 9165, Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. Any act, as long as it is stipulated in the Republic Act of 9165, it shall be filed with the regional trial court. Next, violation of IPL. What is that IPL? It's the Intellectual Property Law. Any act violating intellectual property law, file it with the regional trial court. Next, defamation under Article 360 of the Revised Penal Code. So file it with the regional trial court. Violation of Republic Act 9262, that is very common, VAUSI, violence against women and children. Next, the offender commits an act or under Anti-Money Laundering Act. So, Anti-Money Laundering Law. Next is that violation of cybercrime law. Next is that those criminal cases falling under the appellate jurisdiction of Sandigan Bayan. So later we will talk about what are those cases under the jurisdiction of Sandigan Bayan. What are those cases that can be what are those cases decided by the regional trial court and appeal the decision of the regional trial court to Sandigan Bayan. And the last is the violation of election laws. Any act stipulated in election laws violated, file it with regional trial court. Again, even those cases, the penalty of imprisonment is not 6 years, but there is violation, file it with the regional trial court. These are violating the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act, Intellectual Property Law, defamation under Article 360 of Revised Penal Code, violation of VAUSI, violence against women and children, anti-money laundering law, cybercrime law, those cases falling under the appellate jurisdiction of Sandigan Bayan, and violating election laws. Those are the jurisdictions of municipal trial court and regional trial court.